What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to World of Tanks. Today I am once again back on the update 1.6's test server because test server version 2 was just released yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, I don't remember exactly, with some improvements to the frontline game mode. This over here is going to be our brand new frontline mode map. Long-awaited new frontline map. So with the update 1.6, frontline game mode is going to be a lot more playable, a lot more pleasant to grind, because at the moment the grind is so one-sided, so repetitive. Many players are even saying that this is the most boring thing ever in this game, because I believe they actually didn't think it through how much you have to grind to get those top rewards, how much frontline game mode you have to play to get AE phase 1, for example. 15, you have to get prestige 10 and 15 tokens to redeem that AE phase 1. So they're trying to make it a bit more interesting for the start. They're adding frontline special booster, which is going to boost your ranking experience. So you can see it is top left, in the top left corner. I am private at the moment, but let's say you achieve the highest rank, which is general. In this game mode, usually it gives you 1200 points, but with this frontline special booster activated, it simply doubles your points. So you basically win one battle. If you get the highest rank possible, it equals as 2 highest ranks played frontline mode battles before. Okay, super weird way to describe it, but anyway, I hope you understood. And the second way how they are making this mode a lot more interesting is over here in front of us. Brand new frontline mode map, which is called Kraftwerk or however I have to pronounce it. And right from the get-go, after playing 2 battles over here, I can say that it feels refreshing. Definitely, it feels like a breath of fresh air. This mode most definitely needed brand new map, and it is finally over here. I really enjoy this more of an urban feel. We have some housing, we have many buildings, we have some really interesting positions to attack and to encounter attacking, to counter the attacking, to defend. For example, I am over here, so I was in this battle I was defending, so enemies are attacking. Here is the full map. How can I show? Okay, here. So I'm over here. Here is the full map, A, B, C, D, E, F, and final pillboxes at the very top, in the very north, with some tunnel action as well, but more about that in a moment. So they're attacking from the south, as always, and you can see the amount of housing already is way more impressive and way better. Plus those tunnels really add some variety into this game mode, definitely. But anyway, what I was saying before is I was playing with my Russian tier 8 light tank, premium light tank, because it is small, it is fast. I was trying to explore as much of this map as possible while playing this game mode. And while I was defending C, really interesting indeed, once again, enemies are actually able to capture staying over here. If one or another tank sneaks somewhere over here, they are able to start the capture zone. And they're able to start the capture. Plus, they also have some hidden positions over here. So if you're over here, you are safe from all the attacks which are coming underneath the bridge, which is also a really interesting position to defend. You can see we have a lot of bushes over here. This bridge is actually quite open. You have some artillery cover over here as well. This most likely is going to be tank destroyer's favorite position to defend the C position, C point. But of course, it is still super early to say how good this map actually is, how it feels, and so on. And by the way, on the background I am playing this map's soundtrack, so this is what is going on the background all the time, intro and soundtrack as well, the battle soundtrack, so enjoy it as much as you can. But you can see the amount of pushes over here simply for tank destroyers, simply to counter all the attacking enemy tanks. I think I have the slower speed active, yes. So this is the sea. Let's not waste too much time on every single position, on every single point. Let's simply cruise over. And by the way, this is really beautiful. Look over here. I really love those roads. Beautiful, beautiful, but let's not waste too much time, simply because what I was going to say before, it is really hard to think or to simply look. When I'm flying around on the map, it is hard to tell if this map is going to be good or bad, or easy to defend, maybe super easy to attack, maybe super unbalanced, simply because we need to play on it. And we need way more battles than on the test server. Most likely this map, I expect this map is going to be tuned at least twice, maybe in the next few batches, because we need hundreds of thousands of players to actually play this map. To play this game mode on this map, then we can find the Achilles' or however you say it, and then Wargaming can balance it. So this is the most interesting position in my opinion. This is a pedestal, or however you call it, and a super open position to capture. Like compared to the Z and compared to the B, which is also really hidden actually, this one is a complete open ground. I do not even know how they are going to cap it, because people who are defending are able to go on the top of this little building. You can see we have some roads leading on the top of this building, and easy snipe, 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 and artillery can easily defend it. I guess they think those walls, those little walls are good enough protection, but you're still visible from there. You are still visible from there. In this battle, enemy tanks were able to cap it, but it was, I think, it was even later than they were able to take F and E, in my opinion. Maybe it is just this battle. In this battle, maybe it is going to be easier. Only time will tell. So let's move on into the next zone. We have a D and E and F as well to show you. I have D and E and F to show you. So this is a D capture zone with this epic crane or bulldozer. I don't know how to say it. So this is how it looks like. We have some hill action. Yeah, you're able to do some climbing, some sneaky ass climbing, like for example from here to attack it, to defend it, yada yada yada. Oh, this is really sneaky position. Wow, good gun depression, like Emil 1951, Emil 1. Those tanks are going to be godlike over here. If you can only show your turret, for example. So before attacking D, you really need to take this position. Defenders really need to take this position, what I mean. And if attackers are attacking, attackers have to clean this position first. So, yeah. Let's move on into the middle. Okay, Progetto just damaged me once again. Can I shut it down? Okay, I can shut it down. Let's move on. And another capture zone, E, is over here. Once again, hidden with some rubble, but not too protected. At the same time, not too exposed as well. Not as exposed as the A point, but still should be, for artillery, kinda easy to capture. No artillery shot over here. Even if you are behind this wall, for example, artillery can still splash you into this wall, for example. And of course, you can drive in the middle of those buildings. PLC even 90 maybe can be even super sneaky. Oh yes, you actually can get over here. But you are not able to get out. Or maybe you are from here. So, interesting. Alright, let's move on into the F. Let's do it faster. I do not want to keep you over here for like 30 minutes. Overall feel of the map so far, you can see it is beautiful, but this is the F position. Once again, it is super open and protected at the same time. Of course, you can hide behind this house, but if you are attacking, most likely the defenders are defending from the other side. So you have to hide behind this little, I don't know, castle, mini castle or whatever it is. And it is super open, completely, 100% open from here. Attacked from here and from here. Hull down gods, hull down kings are just crazy good attacking or defending from here. So once again, if you are attacking this position, you really need to kind of secure this area and you need to clean this castle garden over here. Like, you definitely need to clean this up before attacking F point. Yeah. So this was the F position. We have E over there and D back over there where that crane is. That huge epic crane right here. So this is how they are separated, how much they are separated. And oh yes, by the way, I almost forgot to say that at the start. Well, I actually did forget to say that at the start of the episode, but I wanted to do that. But I have to say huge props to Wargaming. So far, at least, it seems like this map is optimized way better than the map we have in the game at the moment, which has been in the game for literally years. Just look how much action we have going on the background. We have moving smoke, we have wildfire action, we have steam over there, steam on the top of those little rivers or lakes or however you call it. You can see how much action we have going on all the time on the background when the battle is going on, and it is so nicely optimized. The huge props to you right from the get-go. I was even recording my battle and I didn't see any frame drops, but on the current map which we have in the game, I see frame drops, crazy frame drops in every single battle. So thank you for optimizing this map at least before releasing it. But here is our first tunnel, actually second tunnel. First tunnel is separating D and E zone, but first tunnel I am going to show you like that. You can be super sneaky, but you really do not want to get caught by any autoloaders inside the tunnel, any super heavy tanks while you were cruising over here with your light tanks, because there is, yeah, not too much room to maneuver around those heavy tanks, only versus the slowest one, Mauerbrecher for example. But quickly let me show you the first tunnel as well, which is over here. Yeah. So it is separating D and D. Once again, you can be sneaky, you can shoot through those doors, and here we are. Same story, you really do not want to see any super heavy tanks inside those tunnels, with your medium tanks, with your light tanks, unless they're one shot, of course. So moving on, once again, a D position. So next up, let's take a look at those bill boxes. The first one seems to be quite nicely guarded, in my opinion. You can only penetrate the sides and the rear, and the only thing you can see if you're attacking is the front of the bill box. So you really have to get around. Once again, you have to clean everything around it before, but oh, I can already see so many sneaky positions where defenders can counter all the attackers trying to get behind this bill box. Okay, so this was bill box number 1. Repair point over there. This is a tunnel as well, right? Yes, you're able to get in. All the tunnels are marked on the map. That's little dots, you can see. So I'm inside another tunnel. Many entries, 3 entries actually. Second pillbox is over here. Not as guarded, but still quite nicely guarded. You have to get right behind it. One side is completely guarded, 100%. So attacking pillboxes on this map seems to be a bit harder than on the first map. I really do not remember the name of the map. So third pillbox over here. Next to yet another repair zone. Not as guarded. You are actually able to attack it from this side quite easily. I would say so, with good penetration. Okay, moving on. Next pillbox is right on the top of yet another tunnel. And here it is. Yes, to be able to attack it, you actually have to get inside this tunnel. And to get inside to this tunnel, you have two ways to do that. One is over here. If you have really good mobility, I believe wheeled vehicles actually should be able to get up here. And maybe some light tanks as well. And no heavy tanks are able to get up here. But with your heavy tanks, if you want to attack pillbox number 4, you have to enter from here. Boom, like that, double door, and take this entry. And boom, 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 pillbox has been destroyed. And of course, if you do not want to be sneaky attacking this pillbox through tunnels, you can always use this road, but I bet it is going to be heavily guarded. Maybe this pillbox is also going to be guarded from inside, but I have to say this entire hill is a pillbox number 4, and it is one of the coolest designs in this game so far. I don't know, maybe it is just me. And finally, final pillbox number 5, is over here. Quite open as well. I suspect people are going to attack this first. I suspect it for some reason. But this hill is godlike. I loved his design so much. Props to you, Wargaming, once again. And this is our brand new frontline mode map called Kraftwerk. A little overview for you. Now we simply have to play on it to see how it feels, to see how balanced it is, and to see how it works, to find any problems. I hope you enjoyed it. I get you next time with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye. Much love.